Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Dutch Guy's Garage. On this episode, we're going to be talking about the future. The future of Dutch Guy's Garage and what it all entails.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. Life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards your grave.
What do you say we get thrown out of an Applebee's?
Now, it's a hard decision deciding what the future is going to hold because no one ever knows. But my plans for the future and the future of the channel and the future of my part in the hobby in a whole is it's going to be a road not traveled. So as anyone that knows, anyone that is into Aspen and Volares in general knows that we have no aftermarket support. And it is slowly getting better day by day, but we still do not have the tools necessary in order to do full-on restorations on these cars. And that is a problem that plagues cars. That's why we see so many cars cut up and not saved. I mean, we are not the 68 Hemi Roadrunners of the hobby, unfortunately. We never will be. We are starting to see some numbers go up as far as sales and stuff like that. But as far as AMD picking us up tomorrow, I don't see that happening. I really don't ever see that happening. Numbers statistic-wise, RTs, Roadrunners, Super Coupes, kit cars all put together do not make a good enough investment value for AMD to get their money back unless we get to a point where we start seeing $80,000, $90,000 for cars. But we also got to think about AMD doesn't even make replacement quarter panels for 66 and 67 Chargers. So we're nowhere near that amount of collectability as far as monetary investment wise, unfortunately. And I don't know if we'll ever get there. But that's where my plans for the future are hopefully going to help some. My dream, as you might call it, has been always to help make the hobby better. And we are very dedicated to our cars and to the fulfillment of the hobby. So I am making the steps in this year, more predominantly than anything. And that was mainly the new idea behind the Workspace, besides working on our own stuff, was making it so we could start manufacturing some parts in order to help out you guys with the restoration process. We are buying a lot of new metal equipment as far as metalworking and everything. And basically where I want to be at before the end of the year next year is I want some of the cars may leave, but I want to be the forefront in manufacturing sheet metal for our cars. I would like to, by the end of 2024, be fulfilling full quarter panel replacements for F-bodies. That's my goal for the year. Other aspects that we're going to be delving into is other problem areas. We have addressed, we are working with one person who is hemming and hawing about being able to make replacement frame rails for us. Just the back half of the frame rail, basically from the control arm back. We're working with that. And then the other part we're working on, which plagues a lot of cars, is you can see that general bulge out area on the quarter panel. I want to make a replacement for that whole area because a lot of cars, they will have a good quarter panel, but we will see a lot of those areas rotted out. So that's kind of where I want to be in the next year. A little less car building and a little bit more on the manufacturing aspect of it and help you guys actually restore cars. I think if we can make a good product and make it so these cars are actually restorable, I think it's going to go a long way in our hobby. Now, I'm not saying we're going to put out 35 or 40 sets of quarter panels in a year, but you know what? We're going to try and do our darndest to at least do 10 or 12 sets. It's going to be some trial and error process, which I'm going to eat the cost of that at the beginning. But realistically, the dies in our cars were quite sloppy. You can see an 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch difference between panels, and it's just the unfortunate aspect of it. But yeah, that's kind of my thinking. My thinking for the next year is that's where we want to be. Full quarter panel replacements, because that's the big problem areas, and then the frame rail aspect of it, and that's kind of the hopes. I won't say dreams, because that's what we're doing this year, but that's the plan. The plan for 2024 is to get that manufacturing process down, and I think that's going to be my contribution to the hobby. I've always wanted to do something to help the people, and let's be honest. NOS quarter panels, they're bringing $1,200 to $1,400 a side. That's not a good investment in a car that's maybe worth $30,000 when you're all said and done with paint and body. So, yeah, to be honest, they're hard to find. NOS is getting hard to find. The Canadian quarters that were made aftermarket suck. They're flatter. Fender flares don't fit good. So, yeah. We're hoping to make a very good product. So, we're going to start with coupes. No, we're not doing wagon stuff. Unfortunately, the number of wagons out there that need to be restored are just not out there yet. So, might be something we check into in the future, but that's where we're starting for now. Luckily, we have lots of various years and different. We have Hamtramck cars, we have St. Louis cars, so we can hopefully find a middle ground on all the dies and make a decent product. So, but yeah, that's our plan for 2024. So, hopefully, you guys that are into F bodies like the good news, because it's going to be a road, but it's going to be a road that no one else has traveled. So, I'm looking forward to it, though. I love the sheet metal aspect of doing stuff, because it makes a part of my brain happy that isn't always happy. So, yeah, look forward to it. If there's something you guys would like to see, or, see the process that we're going to go through, let me know. Yeah, we're going to, like I said, we're going to be moving some stuff and doing some reorganization, bringing our, slips, or new metal slip in, our brakes, our shrinkers, stretchers. I got to make a new shrinker stretcher stand. It's a foot pedal one, so and get the English wheel put up, and it's going to be a lot of real estate in the building taken up by making a dream come true. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as much as me, because I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, see you guys in the next one. This Dutch Guy's Garage. Always remember, they don't move until you do.